Hello everyone, I'm Wave, and today I'm going to be talking about Muv Luv Extra. Now don't ask me why it's called Extra if this is the first game in the series. I have zero clue. But anyways, Muv Luv Extra I do think is probably one of the funnest rom-coms you could read. So, let's get right into it. So, Muv Luv Extra, it's the first in a set of 3 games. Even though it's packaged together with Unlimited, I don't think I'm going to talk about it in this video at least. So first off, Muv Luv Extra utilizes a very heavy-handed level of slapstick comedy that you don't really see in a lot of other visual novels, at least from the ones that I've read. It, at times, feels almost a little too excessive, but as you progress through the game, I would say it does end up coming off more so as like an endearing fact. It is something that is, from the get-go, right when you start playing Muv Luv Extra, the game is already telling you this is how the game is going to be, and it very much wears that bit of, writing sense as a badge of honor that they're just portraying pretty proudly. For route-wise, there are, I believe, 5 different routes. There's a little bit of extra mini endings, but for the most part, there is, I believe, just 5 routes. One of that route, 2 of those routes is technically just like a split. For the most part, I did enjoy a majority of the routes. There is one caveat to that, and that I think K route is maybe not the best. At least I personally didn't enjoy it. I've kind of talked about it a little bit more in a different video, but for the most part, it's very uncomfortable when it comes to the main plot setup and the driving force of that specific route. But apart from that, all of the other routes in Muv Luv Extra are very solid, very enjoyable. Now, in terms of requirements for route progression, Unlimited, which is the following story after Muv Luv Extra, only unlocks after you've completed both Maya and Sumika's route. I would recommend, if you have the time, to go ahead and read all of the routes of Muv Luv Extra. One, because I personally do just think it is very enjoyable. At the same time, two, you're going to run into story bits that happen further on down the line that are going to make more sense if you have read Muv Luv Extra and all of the various routes that are included in there. Otherwise, it's not a big chunk of story that you're going to be missing out on, but there's going to be, various little story beats that are going to resonate with you, the reader, I feel like, more if you have that context. Now, I think one thing that Muv Luv in general does very well is its sense of music direction. It uses what is called a leitmotif, which is a musical term that pretty much just defines the fact that they're reusing a certain theme or melody throughout the course of the game at multiple points. That allows you to kind of brings you back and invokes a sense of memory, where you are hearing this same theme over and over, and it just kind of helps to tie the game overall together. It's utilized in Muv Luv Extra, Unlimited, and Alternative for the game's main theme, that the opening theme of Muv Luv Extra. But I do think just overall, the music direction in general is quite good, even disregarding its utilization of leitmotifs. Just the soundtrack in general is quite solid. I do think Muv Luv Extra is a pretty quaint game. It's just nice to sit down and read. I think it's one of the best examples of rom-com that I've read. out of all the visual novels that I've personally played through so far. Muv Luv Extra is just very enjoyable. It's a fun read, or at least I do think so anyways. But those have been my brief thoughts on Muv Luv Extra. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.